Where are you? Actually, yeah, we got 7 people. Where are you, Jimmy? Come on, hurry up. Fucking hell. What tyres are you on, by the way? Yeah. You won't need them in the race though. Well, you will, but you will need them for as little as possible. Oh. Whoops. I'm starting it. Oh, whoops. Maybe I'm not. Oh, Jimmy, as well, when you're sat here, like, you know when you can rev it before the race starts? Unless you don't need to save fuel, don't do it, because it does take a couple of % off if you rev it. Like, basically, the race where fuel's not a problem, I'll rev it from as soon as, like, just literally flat out the whole way. Right, I reckon if you do hard for 2 laps, then pit, then do medium, pit and put fuel in, like some. You have to work it out as you go along. You got to see how much fuel you use per lap. Oh, it's been a crash. God, Jimmy, I just... Who goes side by side through that corner? That's right, you're going to surprise them. But you are on the hards, think about it. They could be on the softs. It'd be nice if everyone could fucking keep up with me. I'd like a race. What he did. Dale, really?
What?
Why are you watching the stream? You sat in the fucking room with me.
What?
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 That was just the same man. Oh.
Remember, Jimmy, put this lap.
How many more you got to do?
What do you want?
No, I'm just asking.
No, I'm doing practice for tonight. And then after this, I've got to do a couple of races just to get my safety rating back up. Pause. What's up?
Nothing.
I wonder why you asked me how many I got.
Just wondering. I don't know if you've come out for a side for a little while, but if you're busy, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, for about 6 laps. Depends on how long they last for you. There's 13 times tyre wear, which is hefty, which means the soft just like I reckon you get about 4 laps out of the softs if you're careful.
According to British Heart Foundation, who's watching then, Dad?
Yeah, you what?
Who's watching?
Who's watching?
Who's watching?
Squanch. What time is he on? Super softs. I thought I'd... It's a practice race, yeah, but Jimmy got taken out on the first lap. There's fuel on bubble about. I need to know exactly how much fuel I need to put in. So can you see this green thing in the bottom right hand corner? 5.2 laps. You don't want to look at the percentage, and you have to work out how much percentage you use per lap. So then when you pit, you know how much you need for like the remainder of the race. But you can also fuel save during the race. So this bar, I can turn this as a little like knob on my wheel, and you can turn how much power your engine's got. But there's ways you can save fuel during the race. So you can either change up early, you can lift off just before a braking zone, sort of let it coast a bit. I want to be hitting really 10% a lap, so when I come in at lap 8 I need 60% to get me to the end, or maybe a bit less, and then fuel save. But this is really, well, it's the wrong car for it. But it's the manufacturer series, and you have to sign a contract at the beginning of the season, and you only use like 2 cars. Once you get the slipstream, it's a lot easier. But you have, like, the trick of a lot of these races, anything with a big long straight, you have to stay in the slipstream. And if you're out of the slipstream, you get ruined. That's what happened to me last night. Everyone got stretched out and I couldn't get in the slipstream again. Plus, if you're in the slipstream, you can change up earlier. Because although you get a speed boost off them, what you really want to do is not get the speed boost, but save a shitload of fuel. Because then you're in the same position as you were, but when it comes to pit stop, you've got about 4 seconds left fuel to put in, so you gain time like that. There you go, you're ahead of Otto. He's probably on fresh tyres though. What you need to do, Jimmy, as well, keep an eye on your tyres. Once they're about halfway, you want to probably think about getting rid of them. Maybe even a bit before that, if you... Obviously, I used the hard at the start for 2 laps, and then I'm going to go medium, medium. You lose about 5-6 seconds in the pit stop with no fuel. Change it early, change it early. No, but, well, mine's just under 10 laps. But with fuel saving, I reckon I could stretch that out to 10 laps. But with your pit stops, I'm going to pit with some fuel still left in me for my last set of mediums, and then so I need to know, I know that I'll be pitting on, well, if it's lap 8 or the end of lap 8, I've got, there's 6 laps left to go, so I need roughly 60%. So if I can fuel save during the race, I can bring that up, like, so if I've got 20% left, I've got to put 40% in, or If I've got 25, I've only got 35% to put in. But it depends car to car. They're not very different, but there are differences. Certain cars are better on fuel than others.
Is a Lambo better than Dodge?
I don't know the best or worst ones, to be fair. To be fair, Jimmy, with the way my tyre wear's looking, I could probably do 1 lap on the hard, 7 laps on the medium, 6 laps on the medium. It depends where you start on the grid as well, because if you start at the front, you don't really want to be putting the worst tyre on, because everyone will just swallow you up at the start. Even though sometimes I will do it, try and keep everyone behind me for as long as possible, and then you've gained time because everyone's still behind you, and then you get the faster tyre on. But if you're ahead, they're likely to just slipstream you, so they stay within where you are. Are you on manual gears, Jimmy? It's going to hurt you saving fuel. Right, yeah, I'm going to go for 60%. Medium again. Are you on old tyres? Oh.
fine.
What? You got to be ready to adjust your braking points as well, because if you're in a slipstream, you're going to be going like maybe 10 mile an hour faster than you were. So like, you are pretty far back, aren't you? I think that's you. What do you do? Smash in you? I think it's 5. You got 5 o'clock, 6:20, 7:40, 9 o'clock, and then 10:20. But it's always your last one that counts. So if you get a result you think you can't beat, don't do it again. Because if you fuck it up, then your last one's fucking. There's like last night. I thought I had my S ranking back, and it turned out I did, but I was at the lower end of S ranking, so I got ranked with a load of D-rated players, and the points. It's all about the points for each race. There's like it'll show you how many points you get, and it depends on what rating everyone is. It's like an average of everyone's ratings. So the more like the more higher rated people than you in your lobby, the better your points are going to be for even like last place. No. I think you are catching them, Jimmy. keep an eye on how close you are, like how much the gap is. Yeah. Change your brake bias. You know the red one? Change that. What is it on the minute? How far is the your worst tyre compared to the same side? Like your left front. What's your left front compared to your left rear? Okay, so I'd change it to -3. Well, to the 3 to the back. Yeah, on the hard tyre you won't need to do that. You can change it to +3. But you want it on the front. The front's better for turning, so qualifying you have it on the front. But for the race you have it on the rear because you've got to save your front tyres. Because especially with these Group 4 cars, they'll understeer. There's a lot of tracks you push the front tyres so hard that I'm on 3 to the back and mine are about the same. But that again depends on certain cars. Like the Porsche, you can have it on 0 because it's almost exact wear. Depending on, like, you might have -1 on some of them, but for the most part, the Porsche you can keep it fairly neutral. The Mercedes GT3 car I can have it on, like, I only have to do one either way. Whereas this, the Group 4, I have to do it quite a lot. It's likely because it's front engine, that BMW, because it's front engine rear wheel drive, you've got a lot of weight over front wheels. The mid-engine cars, you don't have that much of a problem with it. So if you do that, you'll find that actually both tyres will be somewhere in the middle of where they are now. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to tell you. Hello? Hello? Dale, get to fucking work! Dale, if I keep seeing you not working and dancing, I'm going to take them AirPods out and shove them up your ass. Oh god. I'm very sorry, but I took out the 50 board for one of the corners, and it's right at the breaking point. See, I'd still go hard 2 laps, medium, but just remember your brake bars. How much have you done per lap, do you reckon? See, I put 63% in, I've got 5% left, so I can actually hit exactly 60% now, I know. Because with slipstream I'll be faster as well. I did that last night, missed my braking point by about 50 metres and went firing at the wall.
If you have any suggestions as to why that isn't working, then please do hit me up. I've connected it down here according to the manual. If you have any suggestions.
So, but at least you know your strategy now.
Where's Dad?
Yes, dear. What? Is that the Colonel Curtains one?
That's your channel.
No, I want the Colonel Curtains.
What's that?
The one I'm streaming on now. Right, let's go do some daily races and get my thing back.
Why are you streaming on Colonel Curtains?
Colonel Curtains is the, like, I can't remember what they call it. Like a brand channel rather than a personal channel.
Well, why have you got the other one then?
The other one was my personal one.
Are you going to keep that one?
Probably not. I might do. The first video, well, I really want to do a video, the rig and stuff. No. No, the McGann one. I'm only doing that because the long one I ain't even practiced on. It probably would be better to do that one, to be fair, because you're going to spend more laps not with anyone. I'll do that after this one, to be fair. Are you watching my stream? What? Down the bottom of the circuit, just before the curb starts. But I'm trail braking into there. So just before I start to turn in, I'll come off the brake a tad just to help the turning. Hello. Hello.
Race.
Yeah, I'm doing a race.
Oh, the race.
I think you've shit. Ooh. Yeah. What are you on? I'm not that far off, I'm only 138 basically. It's a couple of seconds. But I'm that off the lead times. Yeah, what you do, like I've been doing it every so often, you just find a little something and you'll figure it out. I'll be honest, I'm not brilliant at this track. Like I can do, the chicane is really hard because you've got to straddle the curb on both of them, and if you hit it wrong, it fires you up in the air. What you'll find as well is a lot of the if you can do that pace that you're doing, if you can do that every lap, you'll find that a lot of the people, their qualifying laps are like properly on the ragged edge and they don't race like that. They race at a certain pace, and the ones that can do those laps sometimes will just crash. But when you get in the lap, like they're a second ahead of you, they qualify like a second ahead, and in the race they're slower. I get it all the time. Like in the race, I think, God, I've qualified really badly, and then I make up like 10 places, and you're like, what the fuck were they all doing in qualifying? Yeah, and some courses you'll like a lot, and some we won't. Like Spa was on here, and then on the daily, and then Formula One cars, and I absolutely rinsed that race. I was so good. And Monza as well. There was a Monza in the Formula 2 cars. Yeah, that was amazing. See, I'm second. I've got AA, and then everyone else is D and S. So I've almost guaranteed myself second. Yeah, it's just got like some of the time it's even better to let someone through if you see them on your inside. Just even well, I don't know in a pad where you can have the indicators whether there's enough buttons. But like I've got hazards, indicators, and flashing lights and windscreen wipers. So I'll indicate someone through. I'll be like, look, go. And then if I'm faster than them down the straights or something, what I might do because they're quicker in the corners, I'll bump them. So I actually help them, use them to get you up to the people in front. Especially when you lose slipstream. If you lose slipstream, and then someone is right up your arse, but you know they're quicker than you, try and let them ahead. And then what you do is, you've let them ahead, but you then get this slipstream on the straight, so they help you get up to the other people. Then when they start battling, you take both. Well, there's two of these people are in Group 4 cars, and they're not in the McGann. Yeah. Yeah. I've hardly got any McGanns in it. Like 5 out of 16. Yeah, I've already got a second on second place. I've had done 3 corners. Oh, hey, Bennett. Jimmy's in the rough ones. Fucking hell, mine was 143. I miss them lobbies. I used to be able to win races. What you find, one of the major problems in those lobbies is people's braking points are so different. For what? Probably. Jimmy's the latest victim of the penalty system. That's because all them people who panic bought toilet roll have got their toilet roll. I'm gonna do the long one. Hi. I managed to lap someone in 5 laps. On the last 2 corners. What, driver rating? C. Yeah. I'm back to an S. How do you get out of what? Those rooms? You've got to avoid everyone. Yep. Yeah, I'm back to an S, but I'm only 85.